got fast cars, we've got fireworks, and ice cream for $1. It has to be the Summit Racing Equipment Nationals at Summit Motorsports Park in Norwalk, Ohio, where the Bader family, they know how to treat the fans.
There's no question about it. 4th of July in Norwalk is about as patriotic as you could get. They all but paint this place red, white, and blue. You mentioned the ice cream. They're famous for fireworks. The one thing we've had a little bit of an issue with this week is weather. We lost one full qualifying session in both of the alcohol categories to some rain showers earlier in the weekend, so it's got everybody playing a little bit of a catch-up game here.
He's Alan, I'm Dave, and we've got first-round funny car highlights to show you that do include Frank Manzo, still searching for that first national event win. He was number 2 in qualifying, though, because Tony Bartone on speed took him out.
Tony Bartone for the 46th
time
out there. Qualified number 1, but he got her sideways across the center line. They had a problem starting the car. Were late getting up there, did a short burnout. Dave, I know you're a big dirt track guy. Tell me this doesn't look like a little bit of a sprint car move as we go slow-mo and he backs her in. Yeah, we turn the wheels to the left, we slide it out. It's called a slide job, and Tony Bartone looks like he perfected it there. The problem is it's drag racing. You need to keep it in a straight line. How unfair, though, that Frank Manzo, as we mentioned, qualifies number 2, but the opponent doesn't show up. Marie Ferriolo had problems in the final qualifying session. They actually wounded the car, were not able to get it repaired in time for round number 1. So the ace gets a freebie. One of the best matchups, though, featured the number 5 driver, Andy Boll, up against John Andarica. Try to pick this one at the finish line. Both drivers make good, solid runs. They were identical on the Christmas tree. And without electronics, I don't know you could pick that. They were 1 foul apart at the 1,000-foot mark. 12 thousandths at the stripe, and there's the tail of the tape. It shows the margin of victory, 0.12 of a second, or about 4.5 feet for the driver of the red car. That is Andy Boll. How do they stack up for round number 2? Well, they look a little something like this. How about number 16 and number 9? Getting into round number 2, give the lane choice to Lance Van Houen. Then it will be Andy Boll picking his over Paul Noakes. On the bottom side, for the second consecutive race, Frank Manzo will race one of the ladies, or is at least scheduled to. Then it will be Chris Houle picking his lane choice. Well, for the first time in 3 years here at Norwalk, Frank Manzo has gotten out of the first round. And for more on what in the world is going on with the ace, here's John Kernan.
Well, it's been about 10 years since we've gone this late into the season and not seen Frank Manzo pick up a victory. Frank, what is going on and what are your future plans?
What's really going on here is I don't run my car as much as I used to. You know, I used to make 100, 130, 140 runs a year. I think last year I made 60. And, you know, working with the Al Nabi group, Shea Khaled, you know, I have other things I've been doing. Working on the Pro Mod is taking up a lot, you know, most 90% of my time. And there's a lot of different things we try every week, and different motors, different motor combinations. And, you know, I had the funny car. We had ordered a new one last year in the middle of the year, and I got the new funny car this year, the new Monte Carlo. And I said, well, I got everything new. I might as well run it again another year. But I haven't really run it. I mean, a couple times, couple national events. I didn't make it to Chicago. I was in the All-Star. I didn't make it. We had a race with the Pro Mod, and I needed to go there. And it's just been, you know, it's been a really flat season. I don't have any data. The tracks are a little different. My car's making a little more power, and between the power and the track, it's aggravating the clutch, and I can't get a handle on it.
Well, he'll try and get a handle on things today, despite being very, very busy right now. He faces Cassie Simonton in the second round.